Hello. Welcome to this week's episode. Today we're talking all things energy. So I want to talk to you about what is energy? What is it? Why do we need it? All of the things, right? How do you protect yourself? How do you protect your energy? How do you honor your energy and do things that are actually going to give you more energy and allow yourself to feel the really beautiful high vibe energies, okay? This is all super, super important because to me, as a high performing woman, I know how rich my energy makes me, right? When I am high vibe and I'm feeling myself, I'm magnetic as fuck, right? Because that's what happens when you're in a beautiful energy, you attract things to you. You flow, you allow, there's less stress, there's less work, there's less push. You just get to sit back and align your energy so you do what you need to do because you still take action, but it's aligned action. And then that brings to you the things that you're actually truly desiring, right? Which is amazing. And having that energy just means that you can do more with less, which is actually crazy in the society where we're taught to do more and be less. Like, I'm going to blow your mind. This is actually insane. It is the golden ticket. It is the key. Energy is exactly what we need to progress and to become the best fucking version of ourselves, right? Energy is the key. And we get to explore that today, which I'm so excited about because I fucking love energy. And we get to really talk into this and how this is so, so important. Let's start. I thought I would look at what do scientists say about energy, right? What is their shortened, quick version of energy, right? And what they say is energy is defined as the ability to do work. Crazy, right? So energy is defined as the ability to do work. Think about that for a minute. You have more energy, you have magnetic energy, is it going to work better for you, right? Like you're going to bring more beautiful things to you. If you don't have any energy, you can't do any work. This is the same in fitness, it's the same in business, the same in work, like a job, okay? Anything with your family, with your kids, with your friends, you need energy to be able to do the thing. Crazy, I know I'm blowing lots of people's minds here. And if you don't have energy, you can't do anything, right? How many times have you said in your life, maybe to do with the gym, maybe not, maybe to do with work, or I don't have any energy, or I can't be bothered, or I don't want to, right? That's not honoring your energy. That's not actually allowing you to be in alignment with what you want. Because if you're frustrated, not liking it, or you're just feeling down and out, then you definitely aren't utilizing your energy to full potential for you, right? And your energy is such a big deal. Like, I am also co-authoring a book right now, and it's so beautiful because it's about rich lady revolution. And I had to write about the things that make me feel rich, right? To me, energy makes me feel rich. It is one of the many pieces. If I have energy, I can go to the gym. If I have energy, I can put it into my business. If I have energy, I get to support women in their growth and I get to help them expand through their energy, right? Like this is amazing to me. And it's amazing that it's not talked about more, especially in the wellness space. Yes, there are energy healers, but like putting it in with like fitness and all the other things, this is, guys, it's a revolution. So join me on this fucking rich lady revolution, which is totally divine that's what book I'm collaborating on. So definitely grab a copy. But it's not even just that. I just really want you to understand that there are different frequencies of energy, and this is with emotion as well. So like energy comes in all ways, right? So we can feel energy, we can see energy. You can, don't tell me you can't. Okay, you could hear energies like music, you could smell with your nose, and it takes you on an adventure, right? That's energy in the smell, in the taste when you eat food. Like in the touch of someone, you know what I mean? Like you touching yourself, someone touching you, whatever your vibe is. Like this, hey, do it all. I'm here for you, girlfriend. So energy is so important, right? Like even when you're in the vicinity of somebody else, their energy and their aura is rubbing off on you and yours on them, right? So it's super important to honor your energy and allow yourself to make sure that you aren't getting your energy isn't getting mixed up with the wrong people. So you want to make sure people around you have good energy, right? Especially if you're going after something big. If you're a high performing woman and you want to compete at some massive event, you're not going to hang around people who have a bad energy because they're just going to pull you down, right? That's why a lot of people go into hibernation when they go and do, especially high performing women, when they go and do something massive is because they're not used to being supported and held in their energy, right? It's such a big deal. And it's something that we all get to be better at is by actually honoring our energy and honoring people who can support us in our energy. So being in rooms where people are, bigger than us and it's not a worry about anything. It's not competition. It's just generally people that want you to succeed. And that's another really big thing. So with energy, like I was saying, there's different emotions and they have different frequencies. So the high frequencies are love, happiness, joy, all of that, right? So when you're sitting in that beautiful high frequency of energy, you feel fucking great, right? And when you're in that beautiful energy, like things just magically come to you. You're magnetic, right? People can feel your energy and they're drawn to it because you're in a beautiful, high vibe, authentic energy. So you're not going to try and be in this energy when you're actually feeling shit. That's not going to work. People won't be drawn to you. Because that's also something that people feel, right? Your authenticity, your true love, your all these things, right? Because energy tells you how people feel and what they're thinking. Energy is a fucking great thing to think of. You're with someone and you're like, this feels off, trust it. Your energy is telling you something for a reason. Okay. You may not know it at the time, and that's so fine. However, energy is really, really important. So, high vibe energies, right? So, think about this right now. When you listen to a song that's like full upbeat, right? And it's like your jam, and you're like, fuck yeah, I am loving this song. And you're fully in, right? You're like jamming, you're singing, you're dancing, you're feeling the love, and you are just in, right? That is like, I want more of that, right? Like, because you do, right? You just want to put on another really cool song and another really cool song and dance and jam. And when you're with someone who brings that energy, you want to be there with them, right? Like, you're totally like, it's almost like a drug. It's like so addictive where you're like, give me that girl, give me that energy, right? There's just people like that when they walk in a room, you're like, fuck, that chick feels awesome. She is cool. Her energy just makes me drawn to her. And there's some fucking cool women out there like that, right? Everywhere. And then they have the opposite, which is the low vibrational energy. So we have fear, we have doubt, we have sadness, grief, all of those things. And they're at the lower vibrational scale. So if you look at the scale, you'll see that. And it's fine to be in those low vibrational energies because we need to feel, right? Like we're not going to not feel because that's a whole nother subject we're not going into. However, feeling is really, really important. So make sure you feel your feelings because that will make you inauthentic as well. With your energy, if you're like, I feel amazing on the inside, you're literally dying. People are going to be like, this feels off, right? This feels off. I don't know why, but this feels off. So people aren't going to be drawn to you. They're not going to be magnetic to you. They're not going to want to be around you. So it's about feeling the feelings, right? Sometimes that's really scary, but it's about feeling the feelings. The thing is, it's to not get stuck down there because it's very easy to feel the feelings and then get stuck in a vortex. Oh gosh, the amount of times I've done this. Stuck in a vortex where you just keep going down and down and down and down and to the point where the tunnel at the top of the tunnel gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller and the light goes smaller and smaller and then there's no light. That obviously comes back clearly. No one ever has no light. But, well, they could, but let's hope not. And so that's where what we want to do is we don't want to stay in that forever. We want to allow ourselves the time to grieve, the time to be sad, the time to be angry, the time to be mad, to be in fear, all the things. However, we then want to flip up back into high vibe because we want our energy to go back into those high vibrational settings, right? We want to live in the 5D and the 7D and the 12D and all of the things, because if we're just living in the 3D of the human, it's fun, but it's fucking way better off the top. And I'm going to tell you all about energy healings as well. I totally forgot to say that earlier. But girl, they can get wild. And oh, I love it. Anyway, we'll get there. We'll get there. I won't get ahead of myself. So, well, maybe I will, but maybe I won't. Don't know. Stay with me or stay tuned on how this all goes. Okay, so back to what I was talking about. Energy, very, very important. Honor your energy. So we're going to talk about honoring it right now. So like I was using those two examples. So the high vibe song, the low vibe is like a sad song we could think of, because I don't know if I gave that example, but this, like, you think of when you listen to a really sad song, that can bring you down into an energy where you might feel and see and hear just like a sadness, right? And then you might be like fully in your feels and all the things. So if you think about these two musical, like this example of music, right? It can bring you high, it can bring you low, it can show you the different range of frequencies, because these emotions have frequencies. And so that is energy frequency. So if we want to live a high vibe magnetic life, we want to go up. If we also get to allow ourselves to release the bottom, and release the fear, release all those things. And that's kind of what energy healing is about. And the blocks and all the things. This is also, coaching, all the things, right? This is about allowing ourselves to be in the depths, because here's the other great thing about energy and about anything in life. The deeper you've gone into the depths and actually been in your shadow, and girl, shadow work, oh my gosh, it is wild. The deeper you go into your shadow, the higher you're going to go into your light, because you need to be able to honor your shadow. It's a really big thing to love, accept, and feel into your shadow. Your shadow is honoring you. It may be a bit of a scary place to go, but when you actually allow yourself to be in your shadow, you can only then be higher in your light. And so we get to honor all the energies. They're all here. They're all amazing. They all have their own purpose. And we get to work out what actually feels good for us. So, as you can imagine, with energy, the more you do things that you actually love and enjoy, the higher your energy will go, right? You'll feel better. It starts to compound. So I want you to start taking note, because awareness is the first piece about energy, about anything in the self-development world. You first need to become aware before you can change anything. So think about things that you do, or as you go through your day today, I want you to take note of what actually gets you excited and you really, really enjoy, okay? You're going to want to do more of that. And then I want you to take note of what actually you don't really like. It might make you frustrated, mad, sad, all of these things, right? That is not honoring your energy, because you're clearly doing something you don't want to. And if you're anything like me, being a perfectionist, that can come up, and also being a good girl. I used to do things for other people that made me feel crappy, but then I wasn't honoring my energy, right? Because I would be doing that for them and not for me. And then I'd wonder why I was so frustrated and angry all the time. That's probably why. It's definitely why, right? So honor your energy. I want you to really think about that. Be aware of what actually brings you up and down. And you could use the music as an example so you can understand how it feels in your body, right? Because yes, our mind will want to make sense of all of this. However, I want you to feel in your body, because let's be real, I'm all about the body wisdom. And our body holds so much, right? It holds everything. It holds all the wisdom that we need. So I really want you to allow yourself to feel into your body and allow yourself to see what it actually feels like when you're in high vibe, use the music, and low vibe, okay? And then once you're aware of that, I want you to actually start seeing if you can keep yourself doing consistent high vibe things. Allow yourself, when you then need to, there'll be times to go low vibe, I'll release it, but don't stay there very long, okay? There's many different experts that say different times of how long to stay there. All I'm going to say to you is that don't never be longer than the day. because then you're going to start to get in a rut. But allow yourself to feel it, like really feel it, not like bypassing, not like, oh, I felt a little bit and I had a little cry and now I'm good. Like feel it, like really feel it. If you have to journal, if you go and smash some pillows, if you go and cry and scream, find a space in the wilderness and do that. I'm so fucking excited to do that on a retreat, by the way. If you're not coming to our retreat, you should definitely come. It's going to be wild. So you're going to allow your release, right? Because again, we can't hold that in the body because the body holds the score. So release what you need to release, okay? And then once you've released that, what I want you to do is then go do something that makes you feel good. And you're going to bring yourself back into high vibe energy, okay? Which is really, really beautiful. And this is how we start to honor our energy and feel into actually what makes us feel good. It all is all connected to self-care, all the other things, right? But also we get to feel energies. When we meet people, how do they make us feel? Okay? When we're in certain situations, because frequency and energy is in, like my house will have a different frequency and energy to your house. And, nature areas will have different frequencies depending if you're in Byron Bay, depending if you're in Sydney, if you're in Melbourne, all have different frequencies and different energy. So that's why sometimes when you go somewhere super tranquil and super beautiful, you're like, wow, I feel so much, like I feel peace and I feel so restored because it's energetically restoring you. And so it's really beautiful to honor this and just to be more aware of where the energy sits, what it feels like, what makes you feel good, and how we can honor that for yourself. So we can keep building that beautiful relationship with energy. And then I want to tell you how to protect your energy. Now, there's so many ways you can do this. I'm only going to give you one tool because I don't want to give you 1,000 and then you'd be like, oh my God, which one should I use? Going to use one. And if you would like to Google and look up more or ask me or come to one of my courses where I can teach you more, then we can do that, right? So I'm going to teach you how to protect your energy. So what I want you to do, just wherever you are right now, you can sit, stand, walk, whatever feels good for you. You don't have to be doing anything in particular. And this tool is you can do, that's what I mean, any place, anytime. I'm so about quick, easy tools that you can do any place, anytime. So I want you to imagine that you've got a beautiful golden triangle and it's all around your body, okay? So it's completely, you're inside the triangle. And I want you to imagine this beautiful golden energy that's surrounding you and protecting you. And it's like a shield. And then I want you to set the intention. I want you to set the intention and say, I set the intention to be fully protected today. I set the intention to protect my energy today. I set the intention to honor my energy today. Whatever it is, right? You can have a couple. So you can protect it and then honor it if you like. That's setting intentions are really, really beautiful. And they set up your day for success. If you're not setting intentions for your day and to honor yourself, start there. Okay. And this is a beautiful way to do it. Okay. And when you do this, do it before you go into a place where there's lots of energy as well, where there's the supermarket, when you're going for a walk, when you're going to an event. Like, make sure you protect your energy. Allow yourself to be fully protected. And then another thing that's really great to help you with this is sometimes we don't realize that people they put cords in us, they put threads to us, so they start to siphon our energy. Now, some people do this consciously or unconsciously. It's not always in, a way that they know. And they can also do it to you through conversation. Once you leave someone and if you feel like your energy's been drained because it was a really crappy conversation or they've said some mean things to you or whatever, maybe obvious, may not be. It may just be in their energy in general. That is also them sort of siphoning your energy while they're in it with you. So it's really important to be around people that are going to bring your energy up. And it's really important to put yourself in spaces where people are there to support you, love you, maybe in spaces where they might be above you in things, depending what your goals are in life. If you're a high-performing woman who wants to do really well in her business, maybe get yourself in a room with women who are doing better than you in business. If you're wanting to hit a fitness goal, get yourself in the room with people that are already hitting that goal or very close. And just by doing that, you will notice a huge shift, right? Because they'll be talking the language that you're talking. So that's a frequency. They'll also be there and know what struggles you're going through, which is really, really important. And they'll be honoring their energy because they'll know what they can and can't do because they have to get to this goal, right? So they're starting to, and even if they don't consciously know, they'll have boundaries or things that they need or don't need to allow themselves to get where they are. Really, really important to cleanse your energy at the end of a day or the start of a day. You can do it if maybe you get out of bed and you have been around some people and you're like, it's shower time. I'm going to cleanse my energy before I start the day. Then I'm going to cleanse at the end of the day. Now, there's so many ways you can do this as well. One of my favorites, which is super easy and a really great way to add to your morning routine, which you're probably doing already if you have a shower in the morning, is jump in the shower and set the intention to cleanse your energy. Use the water over your head, over your body, and just be like, I set the intention to cleanse my energy, to completely cleanse my energy. This is a great time to say, I call my power back to me. Any energy that is not here for my highest good, I ask it to leave. If it belongs to someone else, I send it back with consciousness attached. So it's really important that if it's not yours and it's not there for your highest good, it goes, right? And if it's somebody else's energy, okay, then it goes back to them so they can consciously be aware of it. It's really, really important to allow that so they can then clear their own energy. Because like I said, not everyone is aware that their energy is going to attach to you, they're going to hook to you, they're going to cord, thread, all the things. So it's really, really lovely to be able to send it back with consciousness attached. And anything that doesn't belong to you or is not here for your highest good, it's really important to be able to send it away and put it back. You can even send it to light and love if that's what you like. So you don't want it attached to you. You want to be completely a clear vessel. So when you walk into the next day, you then put your protections on, set your intention for your protections, imagine your beautiful golden triangle, and then you can walk into your day feeling amazing, right? These are really beautiful ways to honor your energy, okay? It's a beautiful way to cleanse your energy every day. You can also, if you don't want to do it in the shower or maybe you're a bath person or I don't know, you can also cleanse your energy by setting the intention and imagining a beautiful white light coming through your crown chakra, down through and clearing through all your chakras. So just imagine a beautiful white light literally filling you up all the way down through every part of your body. I just want you to imagine this light is fully filling you up all the way down through your tummy, through your hips, all the way down to the tips of your toes, and then out through your feet, down to your roots, through your root chakra, all of that, all the way down. And then just imagine that, and that's your clearing. Okay, so there's two beautiful practices there. One in the shower where you can use the water and set the intention to clear any energies. Again, removing them, only leave things that are here for our highest good, and you call your power back. That's really, really important too, because a lot of the times we give our power away and we want to bring it back to us. We don't want to give it to anyone else. Same with energy. We don't want to give it to anyone else. So we call it back to us. And then that's when, and we get rid of at the same time that energy that no longer serves us. Okay. So same with the white light. I set the intention to clear my energy. Sit there, allow yourself to clear your energy. See that beautiful light going through. As we go through, you can say, I release anything that's blocking me, any negative energies, any energies that are not here for my highest good. And I send any energies that are not for my highest good and do not belong to me, but belong to someone else. Send them back with consciousness attached, okay? So that's clearing, protecting, clearing, honoring your energy. Really, really important. And a practice is keeping yourself with people who are of high vibe and also are going where you're going, or are just beautiful people in your life who hold space for you and honor you and actually are celebrating you 100% of the time. And there are beautiful people in your life that are going to do that, okay? So it's really, really important. Energy exchange is really beautiful and you'll know the difference, right? If you're becoming aware of your energy, you'll understand the women, the men, anyone, the kids, all of that, dogs, etc., everyone has energy. What is actually honoring you, okay? So it's just really, really important to allow yourself to be aware of that so that you can make decisions based on that, okay? Really, really important. So love energy, love all of this. And another way that you can honor your energy is energy healings. Now, if you've never had an energy healing before, they are fucking wild. And it depends, right? It really depends. So they're wild if you're super open. And I mean like super open. Like you've done energy stuff before, you're fully into energy healing, you do things with the galactic, you're into spirit guides, ancestors, angels, all the things. But if you're new to energy healing, it is still absolutely epic. And all you have to do is choose to be open. So you set the intention to be open to receiving whatever gifts you receive. The beautiful part about energy healing is it's for removing any negative energy in your aura, in your chakras, and it is also about allowing yourself to be rejuvenated and beautiful positive energy to be put back into you. Now, this can help with physical ailments. So I've had people come with me with coughs and they leave with no cough. I've had people with like pain in their knee and then they have no pain in the knee anymore, because what it is when someone's got a hook in you or a cord in you and they're siphoning your energy, like that is not helpful to you because they're literally taking from you. Like you can imagine like a baby sucking on a bottle. That's literally like, yeah, it's delicious, give me more. And they're like, fuck yeah, I feel good. And you're like, holy crap, why am I so depleted? So it's really beautiful because as a practitioner, I get to be able to cut that off and be like, no, I call your power back to you and I allow them to have their own stuff back with consciousness attached. And then that allows you to keep cultivating beautiful energy and keep your own energy, which is so bloody important. I actually didn't realize how important this was until I started getting energy healings. And oh man, this changed so much for me. And I'm so grateful because having my own power and my own energy means that I get to use that energy for things I love, which means that I'm more productive at work, which means I'm more productive in my business, means I magnetize more things to myself, which I do more fitness, or I actually just get to be with my guides and have a fucking party, which is very cool, right? So also what we get to look at is like emotional energy. So we have more capacity to do things at work, do things at home, all the things, right? We have emotional capacity to be able to deal with things. And this is beautiful to allow energy to be revitalized and you feel different. Like literally when you leave the table, like there's two different ways, especially with Reiki healing. This is what I'm kind of talking about, but I'll talk into light codes and the galactic and everything in a minute for those wild ones who want to hear all about it. But for Reiki, it's really about, it's a beautiful, beautiful energy that comes through me as a practitioner to you. So I'm the vessel of energy to allow it to heal whatever you need. So before the session, we always talk about what are the 3 things that you need. And so you tell me and we get to honor what are the 3 things that you need. Is it physical? Like we're saying, is it a knee, an ankle, something's playing up for you? Is it coughing? Are you sick or whatever? Is it spiritual? Do you want to meet some guides? Do you want to talk to some guides? Do you have some questions? Is it like feelings of overwhelm? Is it feelings of fear? Is it feelings of like, are you in that low vibe? And we need to allow you to shift that frequency. Do you feel blocks in your relationships, blocks in your money, blocks in your business, blocks in, anything, your life, your family, all the things moving forward to the next step, whatever that looks like, right? It's so different for everyone. And so we get to honor that. We get to really look at that and we get to be like, cool, how can we allow you to move those blocks, cut off the cords, cut off everything, and actually honor and have all your energy back and feel revitalized and strong and free and have your mind clear of anything that's been holding on or gripping in your mind, right? We get to release that and you get to be in a full state of surrender. Some people fall asleep, which is exactly what some people need, because especially high-performing women, when you're on the go 100% of the time and you don't actually allow yourself to rest, wow, to have time for yourself to be in your body and out of your head, girl. That's a vibe, okay? So this is what, and it's perfect because it's exactly whatever you need. And the beautiful thing is you get to be if you want to, you can touch your body or could do the healing away from your body. It's all perfect. And sometimes that's a really beautiful thing. You think about going and getting a massage, and sometimes it's really nice to have someone touch your skin in a non-weird way. Like, don't get weird on me. Okay? It's really, really lovely. And energy healing is a beautiful way of feeling comforted, loved, and supported through touch, through the energy that's coming through my hands. Well, I'm a hot healer, so I'm very warm in my hands when I do healings, whereas some people are cold healers. Like, there's totally different things. And we can go into all of that, but let's just keep it simple. So energy healing is really beautiful because you receive the energy that you need and the revitalization and the no longer having your mind go crazy, the rest, anything that you need. When you leave that table and you're like, holy crap, I feel fucking amazing. And when you wake up the next day, women are always blown away. They're like, I feel so at peace. I feel tranquil. I feel so like in my body. I've ready to go. I believe in myself. I feel the love. I feel like everyone has a different experience, which is so, so beautiful. And then we have light codes. Now, to me, this is like hectic. Like, it's like Reiki on steroids. For me, light codes, I speak in codes. So that's the beautiful part is I get to speak in codes with the universe. I'm tapped in. I'm always tapped in with my guides and everything in Reiki as well. So they are there to help me. Sometimes they assist me. And the beautiful thing about light codes is I actually get to do all the things I would do in Reiki, but I actually with my hands. So I'm not touching you. It's all through energy. I open portals, I get rid of negative energy, blocks, all the things. Again, at the start, we ask the 3 things that you want to work on. So same start. And I get to go even deeper, which is amazing. And this can get wild. Some people jump on the bed, their body go crazy. Sometimes they cry, sometimes they laugh, sometimes they have full releases. And it's actually epic. Like, you can see their body moving and you can see the release. And so the beautiful part about light codes as well is that doesn't happen to everyone. So, if you're super open and this is normal, that's normally the people that would happen to. And the people that are new, it's just a little bit different. They feel energies, like you feel tingles, you'll feel warmth, you'll feel like lots of different things in your body. And it's really, really beautiful. For those that have seen their guides will come in and they'll either be with me or you'll see them. Sometimes you see visions, sometimes you feel things. Like we've had some epic things where I've had some clients who will see vision. So I will see the same vision as them. But afterwards it's so fun. We get to chat about it because I'm like, did you see the box? And she's like, yeah, I saw the box. And I'm like, okay, so you needed the key to open the box. And then I'm like, did you, we went back in timelines. I was holding you as a child. It was crazy. And now I'm in your past life and we're ancestral and we can go so many different ways. And it's really cool because we both get a different experience. And guides will tell me what they want me to share. And then also you get to share with me, which is fucking wild, right? And then if we go galactic, because I can put a beautiful lotus flower around you to revitalize your energy, and you're in this beautiful pulsating, just full energy cocoon. It's fucking cool. And then we've got Merkaba to put in your heart to give you energy so you can keep leaving it. It can just keep growing and opening you up and allowing you to feel more and love more and be more and just have a beautiful, beautiful energy of connection to yourself and balance and love. And it just it's actually wild feeling it. It's it's so juicy. And after lotus flower, you're like, oh my God, I feel so great and so revitalized and so juicy. You're like, this energy could, so beautiful. And then if you want to get real wild, so those of you who have done this for a long time will know we get galactic as fuck, right? So I take you out, we do psychic surgery, which is fucking wild. So if you've got something, and I fucking love this because I've got some clients that I literally have to open them up. I literally do surgery. So I go up in an elevator, they go up first by themselves. And then I go jump in an elevator, jump up there and I'm like, hey guys. And there's all these aliens walking around and fucking guides. There's a whole vibe, right? There's fucking everything going everywhere. So amazing. And their guys, my guys, all the things. Some of them are involved, some of them not involved. It's just a whole wild ride. And so sometimes they hand me tools and I have to like open them up and I'm like pulling out like gunk, like all this black stuff, or I'm like injecting codes, or I'm injecting light and love and all these beautiful things. But this is the other thing with light codes. I have literal codes that I draw that I can put inside you, which is wild. Like there's love codes and there's ignition and there's energy and there's like male and female. I can balance your masculine and your feminine. Like if you're off energetically, and I can, so many fucking wild things. I can give you abundance codes if you want to make more money or you want to bring in more abundance into your life. Like it's actually fucking wild. And I just fucking drop it. Like energy healing is such a vibe. And we get to clear anything that's held on ancestrally. If there's any stuff in your womb that's actually not allowing you to express and to be in your power center, in your womb, so you cannot, open yourself as a woman. If there's anything in your root chakra that's holding you back and you need extra protection there, I get to be able to play and be with your energy and honor what you actually need of the three things that you say, but also what your guides really, really need for you. And it's really, really beautiful because, psychic surgery is amazing. And sometimes we'll give you, new parts or new things. And I don't know what's going to happen most of the time going in. I know that we're going to go through the three things if we get there. However, trust me, guides and universe takes me on a journey that I don't even know where we're going to end up. So sometimes it's actually fucking wild. And the best part is, we say it goes for an hour. That's the plan. But again, it can be a little bit wayward sometimes. Most of the time it sticks to the plan. But it's actually fucking amazing to be able to see someone afterwards. Like sometimes I like cut chains off people, like unlatch them in past lives and stuff. And then like my hips feel released and they feel fucking amazing. I'm like, I was fucking, your ancestors were like chained up. Like it's crazy, right? And it's all beautiful and it's all perfect. And I love watching women just really be in that. And sometimes they meet their guides. Some of them learn how to do light language themselves, which is so beautiful. Some of them become psychic and start, actually, because everyone's psychic. I don't know if you know this, but everyone's psychic to a degree. So we get to tap into that or we don't, right? We get to choose if we want to or not. And we get to have different depths of that too. So it's really beautiful to open people's psychic centers and like see what they, what comes in for them. And it's really, really beautiful. And it's such an honor and a privilege to be able to do that. And that's when we get deep into light codes. So this is just so beautiful. And I love being able to help women really honor and be with their energy in all ways, right? Whether it's through healing or whether it's just through simple things to honor their energy every day. Make sure you honor your energy every day. Trust me, it will change your life. And if you really want someone, it's like a massage. If you want someone to see the things you can't see and the things you can't move and allow someone to actually help you, then I would absolutely be honored to be able to help you heal through energy healing because it's absolutely beautiful. And it's kind of like a massage. When you get it once, that clears you for a period of time and then you need another one. So it's not like a fix all, you're going to do one and you're going to be amazing. However, keeping yourself hygienic in your energy is going to help you and it's going to prolong that in all the things, right? But you get to keep honoring your energy. You get to keep allowing your energy, clearing it, protecting it. And actually, if you really want to go deeper and you want to get woo-woo and galactic, then I'm totally here for all of that as well. So I love energy. It's fucking wild. If you fucking love this podcast, make sure you tell everyone about it. Talk about energy. Make sure you tell your friends because I fucking love it. And I just want everyone to be able to honor their energy so they can go after their true massive desires and goals and dreams. Because girlfriend, you can have anything. And when you honor your energy and actually look after it, it's wild what you can achieve.